Here, man, because it's finna go down the major way. Boy, I done found some. One of my subscribers turned me on to something. We gonna listen. We gonna. I don't know what he. Man, this boy name is Bizzle, Christian rapper. I ain't never heard no Christian rap sound like this, man. So I'm gonna wait till another kaboot. I ain't man. He got the beat, the production, and he calling names without calling names, man. I'm talking about he killing them. He killing them.
Stating facts.
And he be stating facts. I mean, he be hitting it with straight facts. What's up, Ron Cole? I'm gonna let about 20 or 30 people chime in, man. Then we gonna get to this boy right here before I get to today's topic. Today's topic is gonna be DC Audio, man. What's up? Was it you, man? I think it was dude Corey. Somebody put me up on this dude Bizzle, man, and I ain't. Boy, look at here, boy. Stop. Let me hit. Give me go 20. As soon as I get 30, I'm finna put y'all on. I want you to put your headphones on for the next 5 minutes. I just want y'all to listen to what he say. Let me hit 30. Let me hit 30, man. He spit nothing but fire. And it don't say no cuss word. There's 5 of them, man. I'm talking about this is a serious cipher. I think I'm gonna go hit it now. I got 20 of y'all. Go on, check this out, man. Just listen to this before. What's up, Raising Cajun? Listen to this. Here they go. We in here, man. Y'all got to check this Christian rap. Man, check this out right here, man. This is the theme song.
Boy Wonder on the beat, you already know what it is. It's God over money, let's go. They know. God over money. Come on. Welcome to me casa, partner. Let me walk you into the kitchen. This sauce proper like every chef on this roster serve authentic pasta. While these imposters give you a bowl of superstition. It's God over sin. I'm trying to grow like a chichilla pet, so I'm beating my flesh into submission. They want a coup description. I hit the Philistine strip and the guillotine whip. The roof is missing. We surpassing every facet of what you envision. So ain't no fashion, it's just passion in my true religions. I make a student listen. His word penetrates deep, then it generates heat like nuclear fission. I aim straight for the lost. How can a shooter miss him? Put a cape on my cross, call me a super Christian. Even if your booth was explode proof and you had a bomb squad, put you in water hose suit, it still would be no use. Cause on them Pro Tools I'm known to react like Goku and dropping vocal. GOM is the go-to for that whole truth. A gang of bold
Go listen to DC Audio. Listen to what's going on, man.
Bizzle cut the locks, chains and ropes loose throughout the whole zoo.
That's
And it's like you rappers stranded on the planet of the apes, and you're looking like bananas in pajamas. See, when the crews by me, it's Jumanji. These animals will jump out the game and flood your street like a tsunami. Stampeding like when elephants rush. A small opponent first is caught, then it's propelled from its tusk. Then it's stomped until its cerebellum swells and it busts. So tell Satan him and all his devils in hell and get crushed.
Gaze on the Lord above, and sure enough, your eyes reveal her. God of righteousness with a lightless so bright it kills you. Death to the flesh, but still alive like Mike and Thriller. But he can free up a trapped soul like Bryce and Tiller. Find the scripture, I ain't for real, my mind is iller than a Rikers Island asylum filled up with violent killers. Peep the irony, I used to hit the trees and now I abide in a vine like I'm trying to climb and find gorillas. Man, no monkeying around. Like when Steve Harvey gave Miss Columbia the crown. Same thing to any self-proclaimed king. That Luke King.
What did you hit his last dude, Bill? What did you hit the last guy?
You know we gotta spit fire. Cause my God's outstanding like a hitchhiker. Can't brag on him enough. Ask me to flow nasty like Flint water in cups. Ease.
It's Red Skeena, God's 9mm. Living water by the river, come and get a leader. And everybody talking about they living fast, but to God you're a peon. I measure y'all in kilometers. I see they bluffing, saying nothing like they dead of mine. Warring with whatever is real like Palestine. But I ain't tripping, to be honest on me half the time. I'm just trying to keep bumps calm like calamine. They don't want to know about Jehovah's graces. Everybody got the work, so that hammer go berserk in the building, and they seeing something common, steady leaving with their keys like Taraji up and smoking aces. And we ain't never sitting out. Lifestyle over rap, cause we live it out. And from the start, I've been paying from the heart. Crazy how he art like the word heart written out.
I keep a Big Mac for you small fries, and I'm mobbed with a pair of punks for you tall guys. Off in the coffin, you gone for the long ride, and talking to get you tossed off in it hog time. See, the minute I spit with the killer spit, the first thing you think is hypocrite. But when he poppin' 9 songs straight and start spitting like me on the 10th, you be feeling it. Yeah, I say I'm a Christian, you stop listening. Like why he always gotta bring his religion in? But every rapper you know mention God, so it's kinda odd you only knocking the ones living it. Real talk. They say you're too vocal on track, man, so they try to keep me under wraps like the ad-libs. And cats been sleeping on the floor, but this hot 16 to put them back on their mattress. By faith, I shine with no Diddy. I don't move J.O. for the buck. I'm no 50. I don't need the henchmen for the Lord. I'm no Jimmy, and I signed up ready to die. It's no biggie. Yes, I rap, yes, you with a Christ. Best not test unless that pen shoot when it right. You in a fight, you finna lose in a fight. Break all rules and apply to rap like you finna die. Mr. Hashtag rapper, Mike Brown, Trayvon. Only time you promote peace is when they die. It lasts about a week, then it's back to the straps. Cause your contract came with a stack and some KY. Poisonous raps like crack in the pot. Major labels like here, serve that to your block. So I don't wanna hear how you let tech squeeze. Let them cut a check. You be in the
Dress next week. Bizzle. Yo. Man, my subscriber, I don't remember his name. He gonna watch this. He gonna tell me, man, he put me on that Bizzle. I thought it was no Christian rap. You know, our flesh want that beat. No, that beat is how he talked to me. That's how he pulled me out and put me in front of y'all. People be trying to duplicate this. This can't be duplicated. This can't be duplicated. You can't. You can't do what I'm doing. I'm sorry. This can't be duplicated. It can't leak out on you. It's God gave it. God gave it to me. So I'm gonna get to y'all. So he gave it. Man, I'm thinking I ain't gonna get what I got. Man, I went to listen to this boy Bizzle, my son. Every day he get in the morning. I'm taking him to school every morning before I got out of the shop. He said every day he want to listen to Bizzle. I've been listening to it. The production is crazy. And what he's saying, he don't do no cussing. He don't do no cussing. Let's hear something else, man. This gonna be the thing, so I'm gonna see if I can get permission from this guy. Cause this the thing song right here. Hold on. This the thing song right here. Yeah. One more time. One more time. We're going. One more time. Watch this. Watch this. Then we gonna get to this DC audio stuff. That West Coast vibe.
Tell me why they all hating on me. Cause it's God over money on my whole team. I banged out like Yeshua is my OG. And I don't really know how to
be low key. Logo on my chest like what it do. You follows on the Christ, homie, what are you? You're not the one, we can still kick it. I might preach to you, I'm just being real with it. Yeah.
You gotta love them when they front too. You love
measured by the hate you can love too.
And if Christ at the cross for the same was to put him there and die for his killers, he can love you. He the boss, I be on my J.O. The way I do it, got a maiming in my halo. The truth hurt,
but it don't do work
until you met him. You can never know your
true work.
I keep it 100. Some of
y'all love it, some of y'all don't, but ain't nothing.
G.O.M. We gon' keep it
got all the money, baby.
You're the only one that does it.
I'm with them.
You can hate me,
you gon' no hate back. You get no hate back. You can hate me, but you ain't getting no hate back. You ain't hating in the world, don't make me a hater. Cause all the hating in the world don't make me a hater. But we need that right now, boy. Cause all the hating in the world don't make me a hater. No, sir. But all the hating in the world don't make me a hater. Well, I done found something, boy. I came with a flaw.
I'm finna see the light.
I'm raised in the dark.
But he came
For the lost and he paid for the cost. I'm a servant to the king and I bang for the cause. You say I ain't Christian, I ain't cool.
And you
can't rock with it cause it's not you. But gang, been red, red, Snoop, bright blue. You ain't never bang in your life, but you got to.
Just saying, y'all be acting funny though. First time I hate it cause I'm broke and my money low. Find out
funny,
I
man.
A couple hundred on the low, now they like so. I thought it was God over money though. Hate it when I'm paid, hate it when I'm
on
broke.
Hate on my faith, hate on my foe.
See them drown in the middle of the ocean.
When they pull up, they be hating on your boat.
I mean, you can hate me.
She ain't getting no hate back. You get no hate back, baby. You can hate me. She ain't getting no hate back. Cause all the hating in the world, it don't make you a hater. Well, look at here, man. Why don't find me something new to end the spirit in the mix in there, man? That may sound good. But let's get on to something I want to talk about this right here. This is what I want. This is the top of today's show. Y'all want to read the comments and y'all tell me y'all experiences with DC Audio, because in my opinion, this year is going to be a breakout year for DC Audio. And the reason why I say that is, for one, he's been consistently giving you original designs. He's consistently stayed with what Hoffman's Iron Law. Baby, can you get right here? Because it's hard to talk. Can you get right? Can you press position? Hey, Vanna, how are you? Can you position your fine self right here so I can look this way instead of looking this way? Yeah, bring the heat over there with you while we drink this protein shake. Strawberry protein shake. All right, so you gonna need to bring heat over there. Mm-hmm. I need you to put you this way, right here, right there by that pole, right there behind the ear. Now, you put the heater right there again. All right. So, no, the M4 ain't got a noose around yet. So I wish it would. It still got that. It got it's got the lip, but I wish it'd been tall and narrow. Maybe on the curve. Let's get back. So, Hoffman Iron Law, efficiency, small box, low bass extension. DC Audio, low bass extension, small box. So MB, well, I just said the things about efficiency. Yeah, for what it is, if you look at their numbers in comparison to a lot of other numbers, I don't like the numbers on the what he has listed for his SPL members on the both of these models are like 78, 79. I think that was done so that y'all would you know you can run more power to them this rate, but DC doesn't need a lot of power. DC does not need a lot of power to get loud. His compliance, he makes small, soft compliance drivers. So they're geared to work in small enclosures, not large enclosures. All right? There was an individual who put one of the largest subwoofers, I think it was a level 4 or 5 in the enclosure, and one this simple enclosure that he was putting in every subwoofer. And this happened last year sometime. Some of y'all know. And then he proceeded to bash the brand. Saying that he don't feel that, and I think something else might have happened. Somebody else might have happened behind the scenes, but he think it was overpriced. And subsequent to that, he went to start pushing another brand, which I have no idea why he pushing that brand at all. That just kills me to be American. But that's, everybody to each his own. That's what the flag's about. That's what this is about. So, but if you put a DC Audio sub in the box too large for him, you're not gonna get the performance that you wanted. Rusty took the small box, low bass extension. He didn't focus so much on the efficiency. However, in today's market, compared to what others have out there, his subs are very, very efficient. In today's market, it's comparable price. Now, not comparable price, it's comparable to what most everyone is listing their 8s, 79 and 80. That's what he has his. But I don't feel that he went with in the 8s, he didn't deal with the efficiency. He went with the small box and low bass extension, because these woofers play very, very deep. Very, very deep. They do not need a lot of power to get loud. And maybe that's a little bit because of, you would say with smaller box, when you're using a high compliance driver and you make the box smaller, then you're able to apply more power, a stronger spring. If you're using a low compliance driver, which is already geared to work in a small box, you go in the box smaller than that to increase the spring, you're gonna get no bass performance. Because to get bass takes air. Tweeters don't make bass. Mid bass drivers don't make bass like sub bass drivers. So you got to have a certain amount of air. You got to have a certain amount of cone mass. You got to have a certain amount of width to create a wave the ear can pick up its bass. So with DC audio using low bass extension and small box, that's his two gears that he geared their subwoofers toward, then you're going to have a small compliant driver. Since you're having a small compliant driver, you cannot throw a lot of power to it. What's up, family? What's up, family? That's family right there. Now, y'all see that? When you see A10, when you see that in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, I mean the whole city done checked in. So they offer small box. You don't throw a lot of power to them. You're not gonna need to throw a lot of power to them because here, particularly with the 8s, you are very, very severely space limited. When people ask me what woofer should they go with and they have extremely small space, most of the time I recommend they get a DC audio subs, which means sometimes they don't get it from me, they're just gonna get it offline. You can't get it from me and get a little discounts, particularly if you get in the box too. Shameless plug. But these are geared to work in small enclosures. Geared. You don't want to put this, like you want to put this woofer here maybe in 2 cubes. I'm not gonna keep building that many boxes. I just recently built my 7.5 inch cutout for him, the G7, and somebody else. And I think the Cosmos we're gonna see that Cosmos get into the king status this year. I got a different model sent to me from Johnny. What's up, Johnny? So we're gonna see if these two can go ahead and push them over into king status because he wants that real bad. So because of that, they're all operating in the 1.25 box. Operating in 1.25 box, that's kind of a little bit bigger for him. He did his 140 score though in that box at 31 hertz, and he wasn't all the way broke in. So I'm going to do a revisit back on that. Now this is his 2-inch voice coil. 2-inch voice coil. I think it's really like it's 2 1/4. 2, a little bit more than 2, if you ask me. It doesn't look like a true size 2-inch drive. Now, but it's geared to work in an even smaller enclosure than him. He's 7.75. Now, when he gives you this range he gives you, you can add 15 or go under. So even though he says 0.85 for this here, you can put this in a 15% smaller or 15% larger. If you're a skill user, like I say myself, I know how to operate in 1.25, knowing that since I am optimizing the enclosure so that he can attain king status, because you're gonna need a certain amount of volume. You're gonna need a certain amount of volume inside the box to generate a certain amount of pressure that can be picked up by the meter. I don't know if that makes sense to you. For what I'm trying to do, the frequencies that I'm trying to do a 140 at, it's gonna have it has to be a certain amount of volume inside the box. For my cabin, for to pressurize my entire cabin, that's a mid-sized SUV. To pressurize my entire cabin to 140 dB. This is not a small car. Because that's all a dB rating is. Sound pressure. How much sound pressure can you generate in that space? That's why you don't do SPL meters for convertibles. You're doing for things. So I need a certain amount of volume in the box to get a certain amount of resonation to generate a certain amount of pressure that the meter can pick up. It's gonna pick up something anyway, but I'm trying to meter in my cabin low, so I need a certain amount of volume inside the box. Now, I can get that same frequency in a smaller box, but not with the resonation and the output that I won't need it for what I like. Because I'm deaf. I'm deaf. And what I mean by that is I don't hear. When I get out my vehicle, I hear absolutely nothing. People still be amazed, tell me to turn it down. Turn it down, I don't hear nothing. That's why I know I done lost a portion of my hearing over the years. So I'm not going to do too much more than this anyway, because I lost a portion of my hearing. I immediately get outside my vehicle and I can't hear anything. And people be telling, hey man, can you turn that down? You out in the building. And I don't hear nothing like what they tell me they hear. So, y'all tell me some of y'all experiences with the DCR. I'm curious about that. Hold on. Despite that, I say the video of a blown DCR still got me a Neo. Okay, I like the music. It's fine. Okay. How much power you talking about? Not much power. Uh, let's get some free air on that D. It's pretty videos of this woofer free air. I really want to hear y'all experiences, because I think that for the most part, DC has a loyal following of those who know how to use their drivers. Like if I really wanted to put 4.8s inside my vehicle and excel in lows, DD doesn't use small box performance. He uses efficiency and low base extension. The box need to be where it need to be. Of course, as an 8, you can play in the small volumes, but DD's model, so there's 3. Let's focus on efficiency and low base extension. The bigger you make the box, the better it's gonna sound. Because we're focused on efficiency and low base extension. Okay? Now, so because of that, it would perform. I could put 4.8s in the back of my truck, yeah. But I would enjoy 4 DCRO, these 4 over any other 4. Why? Because they're more 0.85 is just 0.10 above 0.75, which is what they would actually see inside my vehicle. So if he's tailored to work in small boxes, given the base that I know it can do, the DC Auto would be my choice if I was to go for like shows for competition, where I'm concerned about the overall score at a lower frequency, and that was my goal. I would do 4 of these over the 2508. Why? Because he's geared to work in a small box. Him and B2 Audio, both of these drivers are geared to work in small boxes in their 8s. And pretty much all the ends, they both have that in common. Except that I think small box and efficiency, but they got low base extension too. He get the low. So Jay's touching more on. He got Jay on the beat. So Jay's touching more on. He got efficiency for sure. He got the highest of all of them. So what's the second one? Small box or low base extension? Low base extension. Yeah. Low base extension. Efficiency and low base extension. B2 Audio and DD got they pretty much in common. I'm understanding stuff as I'm talking to y'all. Ain't that something? Josh just told me this week, because I told him something I was doing about something about one of the product, and well, of course, yeah, it was 2508. You don't see me playing crazy. Something I was thinking about something with the 2508, and I told him I was thinking out loud, and he said, "Good, that's the best kind of thinking." That's the best kind of thinking. So come on, give me some experiences. I need some experiences with the. Why I'm not getting? Why? What is it? Am I getting? Are you getting more than I'm getting? Let me see. Boom. How do I see the comments? I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing. Are y'all still there? Are they still there? I can't see any comments, man. Yeah, I'm seeing this phone here, Trip. Get to me. Let me pull my old trusty phone. Oh, the wife. Vanna's trying to hand me the phone. Okay. What's up, BNB? Okay, good. I'm going to picking up a level 2 from you in the future. Oh, okay. I think the tarantula box, that's you, Jeff? I'm going to be building my box soon. Glad I found this channel. Good. What's up, back here? 77 on 23 likes. Okay. We said, yes, sir. Build your subwoofer box from a solid stone. 50 responses flawless on no sound serving the box. Accuracy is 100%. Build your subwoofer box from solid stone. Did I read that? Is you? You said build a subwoofer box from solid sound. Baby, I think he done had one of my strawberry protein shakes. How do I lift this solid stone box and put it inside my truck? Like, I'm confused about that. What do you think could do? What? Okay, Eddie Spellman. What you think I could do with two Sundown OCS? That's the entry level. V210s in the MBE box. It all depends on what application you're gonna be using them for. I hope you're not trying to put these tins in the underseat truck box. But it all depends. I mean, what could you expect? That's know what the application is. First, I'm not gonna jump in that hole. You talking about yeah, MBE box, then you talking about you finna put on a motorcycle. Nah, and then you ain't gonna be able to expect nothing. Nah, you got some DC audio questions, man. Cause I really think this year they're gonna do a breakout. And then you're gonna start seeing a lot more people experiment with DC audio. Primarily for this one key reason here too. Weight savings. Even though they do have large motors, for the most part, DC audio motors not as big as others in the industry. And that's all I'm gonna say. DC audio motors not as big as others in the industry. Which leads me to believe, like I was messaging Rusty about somebody 50. A lot of people complain that DC audio soft parts fail. Most times it's found out just because you're running more than power than it's ready to handle. That's what I found out in my years. And because people are getting away from the pack of are you getting the output you want? Or are you concerned with you got more turns on the volume? Nah. See, that's the difference. If your goal in cardio system should be not how much power you have on something, but how loud does it get on the power you have? Is it reaching the level of output that you want? Baby, you didn't refill my drink. That's a very pertinent question. And I think that's why a lot of people fail with DC audio, because they think that when you go from this highly inefficient sub that needs this big box for it to perform, and then you try to put the DC audio sub in it because it's a subwoofer. So because it's a subwoofer, hey man, it should do like the last subwoofer do, and you put in a soft compliant driver, which for the DC auto has 12s, level 1, and operate 1.25, and they sound exceptional. That's why I think they're gonna have a breakout year this year. 1.25 MB, that means you can put it on the seat of a truck. Possible. I wouldn't build your box, put it on the seat of the truck, because I don't believe in down five boxes. But he has 12s that can play at 1.25. And take like 400 or 500 watts. Now after that, you can't send them more power. Why? Because it's already a soft compliant driver. But all you have with the output you're gonna get at that power. And he's gonna make it even stronger for us, as I'm told. I'm sipping on strawberry protein shake. It's a protein shake made with strawberries, ice, and other nature's grains. How much power for 3 M3s? For 3 M38s, man, about 1,500 watts. But you're gonna be surprised how loud they will get. I'm gonna show y'all some tests on with this driver and this driver. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all. I might possibly just build the real small box, but I know how to put them in big enclosures, and you'd be surprised. A woofer that's geared with a small compliance, I'm gonna put this one in 1.25, both of them 1.25, and I'm gonna amaze you. And then they can actually sound better if you put them in half that volume side. Seriously. I'll assume we want 2 DC audio set for you. Most likely going to be level T12. Will 2 level 15 fit in a level 15.5? Yeah. DC audio, and they known for big bass. It's small box volume. Whenever somebody asks me for 12 and a Charger, I always Charger and a Challenger, I say, have you looked in DC Audio? If you can't afford J Audio, have you looked in DC Audio? Because Rusty makes his drivers to perform in small boxes. What other people were saying, small box, loaded storage and small box performance, nobody never took the time, in my opinion, to look at DC Audio. That's all he was getting his subs for. And he stayed with it. And I think this year's going to be the breakout year for him because people are going to want to do weight savings. They don't want big boxes. Some people do. It's not a concern. But others want to see big bass and small boxes because they got electric vehicles. So they don't want a huge box. They don't want a huge sub. They want big bass in a small area that they're going to give up because most of the electric vehicles coming out, I don't know if y'all nosing this, but you heard it here first. Babe, what they primarily focus on? Any electric vehicles coming out now? No. Yeah, efficiency. But are they concerned about how much you can carry or the passenger? Most of the electric vehicles coming out, man. If you really look at it, damn, you ain't got no luggage carrying space. None of that. You got a little small concession. You would think when they take the engine out, the car would get bigger, and you would have more room to put cargo areas and to transport stuff. Not right now because the batteries are so big. So since the battery is so big and everything else is big around it, most of the electric vehicles have a premium on your comfort, but not you carrying a lot of stuff. For one, the whole vehicle, really the vehicle ain't nothing but a big go-kart. That can go a little further than a go-kart. They go 135, 185 miles on one charge. Maybe 200 miles. But if you read the manual, you always talk about how that's factoring how much you weigh and the weight of all your stuff you're going to put in the cargo area. Yeah. 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 It's a little small space. And the one up front don't even fit the one in electric vehicle, the trunk up front, you can't even get nothing in that. You got to go to the one in the back if they left you an opening. So you're going to need big base and small space, small footprint, because the cargo area ain't got a big footprint. Anyway, that's why I think he's going to have a breakout. I think DC Audio doing it. DC Audio, that's going to be the breakout for them. For them. That's when you're going to start seeing a lot more DC Audio stuff. Not necessarily in the lanes. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, some manufacturers value to be my consumer opinion at the end consumer. As I'm told, I'm a learned end consumer. Well, I'm going to be a dealer too. But who are you a learned end consumer who graduated enough to become a dealer? Now, you come here to learn about the industry. With all the haps and hoop rods, you come here to learn this is the merger of both sides of the industry right here. So, yeah, well, I'm talking about this. I'm glad to see your comment. Seal boxes bang too. DC Audio prides himself on small ported performance. Small ported performance. So you're going to get your low bass extension in a ported box, but you're not going to need the same size box as others. Average size for a 12, but good 2.5. DC going to give you comparable bass. Not as efficient as theirs, because they got the box to make up for it, but comparable bass in a small box, small footprint. Yeah. I got them breaking out. So they watch the channel to see what making sense. It's all about dollar bills. At the end of the day, even with us loving our souls, man, it's all about a dollar bill at the end of the day. A dollar bill. That's what it's about at the end of the day. Every decision is going to be based on, am I lying, baby? Every decision is going to be based on a dollar bill. Is it going to sell? Is it going to sell? Is it worth it? He fit to see his heyday. Didn't see it too much before because everybody was into big motors, big boxes. Now he finna see, and now DC gonna be heavily sought because it's cheaper than JL. Another person who really pioneered small box performance. Now, so as I was saying, when they got a premium, when space is at a premium, I recommend DC Audio because what's better. I'm trying to give you the, and that's Atlanta was telling me the other day. He said, man, no, yesterday. He said, no, he was telling me the other day. He said, man, the reason people value because you really, when people call you and try to order a box, that I really do take the time to make sure I give them the best sound they can get. I'm not just trying to sell you a box. I could put something larger in most people's vehicles. I could put something larger and go by the mantra that everybody's getting upset about today. My haters are the reason why I have substantial growth other than my faith in God. Why? Because instead of telling you no, they will build you something crappy. They will install something in the system that you don't need and that you write off because you don't know. And then you will come across the MB video and find out that you had your money taken and you'll be upset. You'll never get that business again. And then they're going to subscribe to me as soon as that happens. Happens every day. I'd rather tell you, no, I can't build your box. No, that's not going to work. Than to build it for you, knowing good and well that that's going to make the subwoofer suffer. And the ATL was telling me, so I'm going to never lose that. Because MBE is priding itself. MBE, when you see MBE, it means something. It means it's premium performance. You're going to get what you say. Yeah. You're going to get what you say. Sometimes I can give you what you're looking for because I know when you call me what you're looking for. Most times I hear your problems. I see, let me see. I say, it's funny, man. I say, let me see a picture of your box. I see these mailbox slots. Well, I've seen some horrendous stuff. I know I got the 4th gen RAM on them. Some of those people are mad at me. You know why they mad at me? Because I won't build my box. Because ain't nothing I can do gonna make it sound like nothing. And I ain't gonna lie to you. And I sure ain't finna tell you take the seat out the truck. I ain't gonna tell you to do that. Yeah. So when I stick it to my guns and only build what I know works. Never build an undersized box. I will increase by a little bit, 10, 15% to make the box more efficient. But there's other ways to make the box efficient too. One of them primary is making sure you never build the box undersized and know how to use the port area per sub. That's what I'm changing. That's what people paying me for. Because anybody can construct a box. Y'all know how to get that port area right. And then you ain't got the knowledge of what subs need what port area. Even when they play in the small boxes or big boxes. I can make these jokers sound good. I don't build big boxes with DC Audio. DC Audio is just like J Audio. What they say put it in, that's what you need to put it in. Do not go 10 to 15% larger. Maybe 5% larger. What you saying? If it say 1.25, you put in 1.35. You'll be fine. He gonna do everything you need to do in that. I'm saying J Audio, DC Audio is. I think Rusty gonna take. Well, since J Audio sold, ooh, I just realized. Let's put that together, man. I love how the world spins. Look at it, babe. Check this out. So Kicker's still surviving, right? Kicker and Josh, Steve and Josh still surviving, still on their company. The new boys coming up, Sundown. What's up, boys down there, Sundown? How y'all doing? Sundown, CT Sound, Scar. Yeah, please. Who else up? Scar. Okay. Those are the new guys coming out. DB Drive. I think DB Drive a little ahead of all y'all though, because he started in 2002. So anyway, Fosgate owner died. Stereo Integrity, they in a new camp. They're in a new camp. But I don't think Stereo Integrity has the sound quality recognition. In this industry, with the new crew coming up, I think DC Audio is synonymous with sound quality, right? Yeah, right? What y'all say? I say that DC Audio is pretty much SQL. You don't really think we know you can put a lot of subwoofers and get an SPL bill, but don't we primarily know DC Audio for sound quality loud? That's what I've known DC Audio for, sound quality loud. I've always thought it was a SQL driver. I don't think other people going after output numbers, and DC Audio was always, because Rusty like music. Rusty love low bass music. Low, but you plenty of DC Audio bills. People love DC Audio for playing in the 28s and 30s. Small box. Because you get a bunch of them and fit them inside the SUV. And it would dig low because they got a different kind of compliance. Now, he gave a bigger compliance here than he did on the M3, but J.Y. will continue to be like Rock Frogger. He pushing what? Hold on. Pushing the same old thing for premium, never changed. Sad actually. J Audio sold though. I left the same at first until seeing level 5 so much in the competition. Right, okay, that's different. Now he went to a high compliance driver there. But overall, it's small performance woofers. I think you get to the level 6 and that Neo, yeah, that's big box performance. That's no longer small box performance. But I think he has the foray of putting himself into the SPL arena. So you get in the SPL arena, you gotta get a high compliance driver. It's just straight up. You need that. You're gonna throw guards of power to it. You're gonna put it in a small box just because you can throw guards of power to it because it's a high compliance driver. It's very, very still. And you want that. True. So he just stepped into that foray, but the bulk of Rusty's stuff is small box performance, low compliance drivers. That's why the dude had a bad. He didn't know that. He wasn't experienced. Nothing against him. He just wasn't experienced about that. He hadn't got to that point yet. So he thought it was a bad driver. Then realized you using it incorrectly, genius. You don't grab the sword by the blade, Junior. So since J Audio done sold, I think he gonna go right on in and fill that in for the generation. Cause I'm 50 now. I grew up with J Audio. 30 years now, so when I'm 80. When I'm 80, what we're seeing in DC Audio right now, DC Audio, baby, was the birth of J Audio. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a new school crew coming in.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say that I think, yeah, DC Audio is the birth of J Audio. J Audio sold, and they're gonna take their place. Cause everybody know what J Audio sound. I mean, everybody know DC Audio. When it comes to some lows, woo, that soft compliance gonna play them lows a little bit better. See, when you got a hot soft compliance, and you got what I like. I'm gonna get deep lows, okay? 31 hertz, 32 hertz, what this, that, another. Now, that's where as I go to applying the power, okay? But not really as I got my box. But here, every woofer got his own signature sound. That's because how they do the voice chord. We always think that, man, it's just copper wire, round the voice chord, so they all just sound the same. That's not true, and they don't all sound the same. DC has always been better than JL. You're only saying that because of the price. I disagree with you. I disagree with you fully. I love how this thing sounds. And we know what he went. This one sounds better than this one. This one can take more power. Once you start upping the power, you're getting away from sound quality, okay? Just want y'all to realize that. Once you start going above 500, we're not talking about sound quality. You got sound quality, but we ain't really talking about sound quality. Okay? Yeah, I'm a JL guy, and oh boy, there's a difference. That's right. It's a big difference, bro. You just talking about the price. But that J Audio sub, it's a deeper kind of deepness on that joker there. It's a deeper kind of deepness that I can only compare to, and in that case, he outbeat that. J Audio beat the Bizzle Designs 1100, 8 in output. They both got that deep kind of bass, but it's a quiet bass, kind of like this DMVX sub. Some people that try to get that sound similar to that. The MBEnclosures sub I'm listen to. Man, it's hitting the note. It ain't hitting it with no distortion. You true. It ain't playing loud than 650 watts now. When they say peak, it mean that. The walls power I had this thing screaming over here. Doing that my line, baby. The wall, I've turned the wall. Yeah, had this thing like, hey, hold on. Wait a second, man. You definitely don't want to go out there. I'm scared to put you out there on that baby girl. Ooh, Lord. So, I don't know. Let me get some more of y'all thoughts, man. Let me get some more feedback. I want 2W7, 2W6. I have to be there. Some notes you can't hear, you can only feel. Exactly. That's the low overtone. That's what you get when you get these. The overtone. BT Auto the same way. But I think that BT Auto, I'm just coming to BT Auto's in Denmark. He wants to get his raise in here. He's established over there in Europe. But as far as here, J Audio done sold the garment. The newborn on the block is DC Auto when it comes to sound quality. Based here in America. Yeah. He took their place. Stayed his guns. Started in 2009. And he's right there at the pinnacle of it. They've been in existence about 30 years. Sold, it's over with. I ain't gonna really say it's over with. I mean, of course, I think they're going toward boating and home. But, of course, J Audio gonna come out. Whenever they come up with something new, the owners sold, okay? Whenever a public company, so owners sold. That doesn't mean it's not gonna come out with new products. People say, why they ain't came out nothing new years? Because most of the companies y'all said come out with something ain't came out with nothing. Let me say that again slowly. Why J Audio ain't came out with nothing in the last 20 years? Because most of the companies that y'all think, baby, most of the companies that I think, most of the companies that let me say this so y'all can hear. Why J Audio ain't came out with nothing in the last 20 years? No need to. Because most of the companies that y'all think that came out with something didn't come out with nothing. Ain't tell them, baby. I got my wife. Ain't did a thing. Ain't did nothing. The subwoofer that y'all keep buying, the version 2 look like the version 3, all of them look the same. At least with the companies I back. Oh, they start looking different, shawty. Yeah. They start looking different. This is the M3. It's been around since 2013. Rusty just brought this out 2022. They share the same base design. The arms ain't the same. The spider landing ain't the same. It look the same. The motor ain't the same. The surround ain't the same. They look different. He actually came out with something totally different. We ain't gotta do that with DD. DD did the same thing. DB Drive. They went from the G5 to the G7. They do not look nowhere near alike. We can continue on with this. So, why companies ain't came out with nothing new? Most times, boys, they ain't finna just say, yeah, we increased the motor to the top plate by 10% and put the motor by such and such, went from the height to that, and then you had, okay, at the end of the day, did it get louder? No, it didn't actually get, so what am I paying from version 2, version 3, now y'all on version 5, version 6, man, get out of here. Get out of here, man. That's like me doing a daily inspiration every day. God didn't talk that much in the Bible. He talking to you every day. Come on, man. I got that from Jake. I got that from Jake. Jake said that one day. He said, be worried when people always talking about they got a word from you. So I said, word from God. Yeah, you got a word from God every day. They said, well, I got a word from God from you every day. And Jake said, God didn't talk that much. And God said ain't that many times in the Bible. And God said ain't 365 times in the Bible. So what you got word from me every day? He ain't say that much in the Bible. That's that country boy sense, though. What's the big difference between, okay. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. DD came out with 3 versions in 2 years. No, they did. I mean, see, DD came out with revision F. I had a revision D. The revision F, the motor increased, the surround changed. Surround got taller. Oh, they look different. No, they went different every time. Then revision G. That ain't having no 2 years, man. That ain't having 2 years. Your numbers wrong. No. They came out with these big. Actually, he just wanted. He should have waited because he should have waited, but he wanted to get y'all stuff so quick that he came out. It would all the revision G. All that supposed to be released at one time. I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. It's out. It's done now. All that was supposed to be released at one time. China messed up. Not making the subwoofer. China messed up on the parts. It was delayed. The motor was delayed. So what he was doing is the motor was delayed. He just using the same baskets, but the motor was delayed for because he wanted the motor done a certain way, the same way the F is with the heat sink and the holes of the channels. So that was delayed, and that's why it seemed like it came out with 3 revisions, but it was supposed to have all been one big revision all at the same time, but he couldn't. That's a business now. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is a business. When you project things go a certain way, you got to meet the projections, especially if you got people involved with their money and stuff. Trust me. Oh, yeah, and I got some good news. I just can't tell you which manufacturer it came from. Okay. Oh. Let me see how loud chat. Got it good, but it showed that they changed. What's up, MB? Okay. Yeah, I do. Well, I'm sure. I'm for y'all. Hey, I'm for the meet a gospel song tomorrow. Gonna blow your mind. Oh no, ain't 3 business the same. You know that. What's the big difference between the 2500A and the M2500 besides size and price? I think you mean the M2500 and because it went from the 2000 to the 2500. I'm thinking, Freddie, you mean what's the difference between the M2500 and the S2000? Is that what you're saying? Because the M2500 and it went from the last version with the M2000, then it went to the 2500 right here. And if they call it 2500A, it could be something China, but it's just M2500. 500 more watts, greater power, better resistors, transformers, and something else in there too. On the output section and the input section. It's Korean pure board. I love it. I think it's the best amp on the market. For that price point, that's the only amp you will ever need as a sound quality driver. Sound quality. The only time you would need 2 is if you was running 415. I hear you, Jay. Oh, the speckle paint? Going down, okay. He paid for that now. Okay. The past out here doing one thing on God's moon nice, and God is good. Doing 170. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 137 on God's music. Good Lord, trying to mess up. God is good. Okay, so, yeah. If Jay wants to bring more B2 on America, could I use his 8 at Slam? I wonder if he'll be. If Jay wants to bring more B2, I don't know. He message me, but you can message him directly. Ryan, he's right there on Messenger. JHOLM. HOLM. Whatever's been working well for him. I don't want to spend $500 more to find out what the resin figure by figure. Don't buy Chinese America only will be on Chinese. Don't buy Chinese America only. Will B2 is bad ass stuff. Bro, most a lot of this stuff, some of this, the M4 is a great sub, is not made in. This is the one on. This is because, but I don't know most believe there's a big market for 8s. This was not made here. I think he says it's not made here yet, because I believe this one is. I believe it's not made here yet, so pretty soon he's gonna have that probably made here as well. I know the M3. I believe the M3 is made here. Yeah, look at the cool on that boy. He always, you can tell DC cool. Rusty love them big hoes. He don't put them small. He use big hoes. Yeah, I gotta give me another one. Okay. What if he came out with a square sub? Oh, hypothetically thinking out loud. What if he came out with a square sub? Cone areas king. Everybody worrying about that square sub. I'm gonna tell you right now. I bet you everybody in the world watching to see a kicker come out with. They took the Q when they took the Q class off. A lot of people were happy about that. I know that for sure. Boy, I had them Q class going off like, boy, how them things move? How them things move? How I had them things moving, baby? Kicker sucks. You crazy. I think that's Miles. I think you're talking about the S2000. Oh, you talking about you talking about the old DM 2500. It was the dampening. It's long and it's not gonna make as much power on dynamic as the M25. The M is always the flagship. Just remember with reputable companies, the more you pay, the better performance you get. There's no model underneath that's gonna outperform the model above. MTX sucks. Woo, boy, a lot of people. I wonder if these people heard about it. Yeah, Kicker definitely suck opinion. I don't deal with fact. American-based VFL 8 or the NVX 8. You better, Oscar. I know you from Facebook, man. You better do that VFL. Don't do the NVX. OGMB 4/8 or 3 in the Silverado crew on the seat. I would only do 3, and depending on what 3 they is. Only subwoofer I've been on is Kicker and Fall get on rated power, and you probably didn't have it on rated power, cause ain't nobody else have no problem. What do you think about down with science? Don't run them. I don't run them. I can't have an opinion on something I never run. I need a small amp round 3K. What is your recommendation? M2500. If you're looking blowing, it's your fault. You there. Them DCL should be a beast in the 4th order. I agree with you. Marcus Stanley. A lot of people use DC audio on 4th order, particularly because they got such a great sound quality. Yeah, he's geared. They sound good, man. Everybody know DC audio been sounding good. I really believe they done took in the new class, DC audio is the sound quality. SQL, which means some people I wouldn't want that moniker. Well, shoot. It ain't go to any company, man. While the owner's alive, you don't get the best product. And then the owner goes, it's up to the children to continue the legacy on. Right now, that's what I was telling Atlanta. And everybody dealing with me now, my boxes, this is MBE's best product. Him. You get him. He's honest. He can build you something, gonna get you the performance that you need, he'll do it. If he can't, he's gonna straight up tell you, man, I can't do that. Oh, come on, sir. I ain't gonna do it. So you're getting the best of me. So that's what you're getting when DC Audio. Russ is still alive. So this is gonna be the best his sales will probably ever be. Yeah. Because he's behind it, he love it. You always look for somebody behind you to come in and love to do what you're doing. My boys don't love doing what I'm doing. And like I say, they can't do it. This is a gift for me. This is a gift for me. A lot of people trying to duplicate me. You ain't gonna be able to duplicate me. If God ain't got this for you, you ain't gonna be able to do it. What my wife said, you ain't gonna be able to do it. Cause trust me, there's a lot of stuff going behind the scenes. A lot of people like to see all these. Is that about what I want you to have? Let me see. It's still the. Yeah, sure is. Okay. This better sundown and kicker. don't know. Not enough material to answer. Not enough information to answer that question. Better at what? You just said. You just said two different brands. Better at what? Highs, mids, accessories. Better at what? Okay. Teach me, G. I love this music stuff. SPL, Sundown, SQL, Kicker. That's not true. Kicker got way more SPL trophies than Sundown do. Over the years, Sundown ain't caught up yet, and now Kicker just released that Solo X. So Vernon, the lie to take the this tournament, that's not true. That's not true. Sundown been existing what 2009. Boy, they ain't won that many trophies, boy, to think they they ain't won that many, champ. No sir. All right. I hate the what sub is better debate. They are so what. Thank you. I hate the what sub is better debate. There is no best. I say that. That's what you know. That's what. I think that's what made Chuck Sanders and I. He liked my channel, respect my opinion. I always say, no matter what I say, there is no best. MB, you said the 1506 is the best in this class. It is. So you say it ain't no best. It ain't. Why? Because if you ain't got 7 inches of mountain depth, you can't use that 1506. There ain't no such thing as best. It all depends on what factors you want to. There's nothing told. There's no perfect subwoofer other than one you can make with your mouth. And that's it, man. Anything can change any given time. I just have my opinion on what I like. You can buy into it, you'll be happy. If you agree with it, if you agree with 75% of the stuff I say on my channel, if you buy into my opinion, you'll be happy. If you had a Sunday Audio 15 XV2 with the Mega Road production room surround, and you go over to the Kicker Solo X, I think you're going to find more musicality. More balanced sound. What you looking for, Louis? Think so. I see the D's playing new for 450. I was having second thoughts on them on 2. Thank you again. Oh yeah, that DM 2500 ain't nothing like the M 2500. Okay, they different. Those that don't say it can't be done, but you know, someone that's I don't want to know somebody build I'm not building no stone, so I'm not equipped to build no stone subwoofer box. Not interested either. I don't like to come up here and talk about stuff that's, and like we can come up here and talk about putting saddlebags on a unicorn and get some bass, but that's not gonna happen. So why would we sit here and talk about it? Huh? What am I shaking? I just nipped this crazy stuff in the bud. We talking about a stone. We still, I'm in 30 minutes in the past. Y'all talking about a stone silver about, man. Come on, man. Man, just get out of here. Look what you probably like the U series better. Good answer. Good answer. I just people that buy X's and ZVs, those just be demo monster people, man. If you looking for a daily driver, that ain't gonna be your daily driver. You want a daily driver with them, you want like it's the SA or the U. Are you gonna you like, man, here play this or don't play nothing else? And well, you got the production, you should ask for the SPL surround. Well, I've been up here. It seemed like 3 hours. I'm finna go now. Spend some time with my wife. Put some more thoughts to what I'm gonna do with these DC audio subs, and y'all be blessed, man. Peace.